Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Alright, you can't even tell right now because I'm sitting down, but let me just show you. I am wearing an Olaf sweater today, and that is because I'm really in the Frozen mood. I already loved the first Frozen movie. I thought it was amazing. And then I went and saw the second one recently, and I thought they outdid themselves. They actually upstaged the first one. I think the second one is so much better. Like, I didn't really even want to compare the two, but I loved the second so much. So I am gonna go see the second one again tonight. So when I was trying to decide what kind of makeup look I was feeling like doing today, I decided I wanted to do something Frozen inspired. Now, when I say Frozen inspired, I don't want to mean like Elsa inspired, like I'm trying to look like the character, because obviously she has like blonde French braid, purple eyeshadow, maroon lipstick, and like that's not the look I was trying to imitate today. What I wanted to do was take like the whole aesthetic and the whole color scheme and the whole look of the movie and create a makeup look inspired by that. So as you can see, I've got this beautiful Ice Queen vibes look on my eyes today with a very subtle lip just to tone it down a bit, make it a bit more everyday wearable and a bit less theatrical. So this is a really pretty look and I'm really happy with how it turned out. I'm gonna feel super cute in my Olaf sweater and my blue eyeshadow at the movie theaters tonight, sitting in the dark even though no one can see it. I'll know I look cute. And I feel bad for everyone else who's gonna be around me in the movie theater, because now that I've seen this movie before, I know every lyric to the song, so it's gonna be really hard not to sing in the theater. So this is the look that we will be doing today. I'm gonna take you step by step and show you every product I used to create it and the techniques I used to do it. Let's dive in. All right, so I've gone ahead and pulled my hair back to get it out of my face, get it out of my working station, out of the way. I'll roll up my sleeves so I don't get makeup all over those as well. Now I'm taking my all-time favorite eyelid primer, the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion in Original. This is the best one I've ever tried. I've only tried a few, I haven't tried many, but it's because once I discovered this one, I never really felt the need to try other ones. So maybe there is a better one out there and I just have no idea because I've just been using the same one since I was like 16. But I have branched out a couple times and tried other ones like Estee Lauder. I think I tried a Smashbox one and a Too Faced one, and I didn't like any of them as much as I like this one. So just go ahead and cover your entire top eyelid with that. Now I'm taking my Jeffree Star Cosmetics Jawbreaker palette and a fluffy blending brush. And we are just gonna open this up and go into the first color at the top here called Virgin, this matte white. I'm gonna cover my entire eyelid in this, right up to the brow. It's just gonna be like my base. Now I'm going to take my little secret weapon, regular invisible Scotch tape. This is going to help us create a perfectly straight line with both the shadow and the eyeliner and help prevent fallout. Now the angle I go at is more up than out just because that's how I like it to look on myself. So as you can see, I've just placed the tape going up towards where my eyebrow ends. This will create a nice, clean, smooth finish for the eyeshadow and not have it bleed out into the face. Now I'm going to go on over to this baby blue color here called Brain Freeze with a blending brush. And I'm just going to bring my mirror in a little closer here so I can actually see what I'm doing. And I'm sorry that you'll see the mirror in the shot. That really annoys me, but it makes it easier. And I'm just going to start around here and just start patting the color on. Gradually adding more product in the crease to darken it around there and have it just get lighter as it goes out. Now we'll do the same on the other eye. I find with the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette, it's not horrible quality, like I don't hate it by any means, but it is definitely lower quality than what I was expecting just based off my previous opinion of Jeffree Star's makeup. The only other eyeshadow palette of his I own is the Androgyny one, which is some of the best eyeshadow I've ever used in my life. This pigment and blendability is incredible, so I kind of had that same expectation for this palette and was really disappointed. The colors are all beautiful, I love them. I just find that you have to apply a lot. You have to keep really packing it on to get the pigment you want. They don't go on or blend effortlessly, which is more what I was expecting for this price range and for Jeffree's collection. But I'm not gonna say I hate it by any means, obviously, as I'm still using it. It's just that I really love the colors, but you will note right now I'm packing on a lot more product than I normally would with other brands, and it's just because it's not as pigmented as other kinds that you do have to use a lot of it, which is fine. Like, I still love the colors, it just takes a bit more work. This is what we've got so far. See how there's a bunch of eyeshadow on the tape? That's like collecting some of the fallout, which makes cleanup a little bit easier later on. Now I'm going into the royal blue shade over here called Soap. We are going to add depth to the crease. Just starting on the outside here and bringing it across. With any kind of eyeshadow, regardless of what brand it is, what finish it is, whether it's metallic or matte or whatever it is, just with eyeshadow and generally my rule is to just start with a little bit of product and gradually add more. I don't normally like to cake it on and then blend it out. I do that for some looks. If I'm doing like a really heavy goth look, I'll just pack on tons of black then soften it. But generally when I'm using several different colors like this, I like to just gradually add more because it adds like a softness to it that you wouldn't get otherwise. It just blends out nicer. Now I am taking this navy blue color over here called Delicious. I don't think I've ever actually used this color before, but I really think it's going to look nice here. Instead of using black to use navy blue, it'll be a bit less harsh for this look. Just taking a little bit of that, and we're just going to go right in the corner here. I'm just going to keep this color over to the outsides. Alright, so now that this is all blended out, this is where we're at. So I really like how it goes from the white to the light blue to the royal blue, then the navy. It's all blended out really nicely. Now here is where it gets really messy, but also really fun and beautiful, so I don't even mind that it makes a bit of a mess. We are going to do glitter. So my favorite brand of glitter is Sin Cosmetics. I have several glitters from them, and they're so pretty. They have lots of different varieties of colors to choose from, and I think every single one I've tried is beautiful. So I really highly recommend their products. They are also only like $5 a piece, which is amazing. So I am taking this one. The color is called Certifiable, and it's a silver that has bits of like blue, green, purple in it. Like there's a bit of like a holograph look to it. I think this is gonna look really pretty with this look. Eyeshadow brush that I've designated to being my glitter brush. So I am taking a glitter adhesive. The trick with this is to not use too much or it gets really mucky. I just use like a tiny little dollop on the end of the brush. And we are just gonna go about the halfway point across the lid and over towards the center corner. Did I just say center corner? I meant inner corner, and really try to make the crease sharp. Now I just wipe the glue off the brush and I dip that very same brush, because I'm gross, into the glitter, and you really want to pack it on. That is the look we are going for. I was thinking I just wanted to do the navy blue instead of the black with this look, but I'm kind of changing my mind and do want to add black to it, just because it's my favorite color and I want to add black to every look. It also just adds more of a contrast, like more definition to the look. We'll see what I decide. I am just like making this up as I go along. Cover the lid in glue, and now we are dipping into the eyeshadow, or the glitter rather. This one is cleaner than that one. I've said in every video, this eye my makeup always turns out better on. My favorite eye. Oh well. I've decided I am going to add a bit of black just for some more definition. I'm using the Natasha Denona Blackest Black Matte Eyeshadow. The back claims it is the blackest black eyeshadow you've ever experienced, and I think they're right. I've tried every single black eyeshadow, and this is the blackest I've ever found. I'm just taking a smaller brush, and I'm just going to go around the glitter here. Mix it into the navy blue a bit more. Now I'm going to do eyeliner using my all-time favorite Bobbi Brown Gel Waterproof Eyeliner in the color Ink Black. You do have to create a pretty thick layer when you go over glitter like this, just so you don't see the glitter through it. So it is a bit more work. And we are creating a wing because I wing almost every single makeup look. This is what we've got so far, and it is time to peel off the tape, revealing that clean line we've created. I'm gonna need so much Botox one day because I've peeled so much tape off my face, I'm probably just making my skin sag. Oops. And as you can see, I've made a mess, which means I'm just gonna go get some makeup remover to clean it up. And there's also glitter all over my face, which I usually just brush off with a face brush. But I need to get this blue eyeshadow off anyways, so I'm just gonna go grab some makeup remover, clean that up, and I will be right back. Now I am doing mascara using the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara. I don't put on a ton of it, just enough that my real lashes will blend into the false lashes nicely. Now it is time for false lashes. I'm using some of my all-time favorite ones. They are by the brand called Hypnoti, and this style is called Rich Bitch, which I think I really just like the name. That's why I like these so much. The adhesive I'm going to be using is the House of Lashes glue from Sephora. I'm just going to put a nice even layer across the band, and then I'm going to let them sit for about 45 seconds to a minute before I actually apply them. A lot of people say 30 seconds. I find that's not quite long enough. I think if it's too wet, I just mess it up. So I'm just going to give them a little bit longer just so I can put them on effortlessly the first time. I just put them back in the tray while I let them dry. Time to stick the lashes on. I find it's easiest to do with the eye open rather than closed, personally. I used to do it with them closed, but now I start with it open just to make sure they're lined up exactly where I want them. Make sure you really press down the inner and outer corner. So I just go right over my real lashes with the eye open, just to make sure I get them in the exact right placement, not too close to one end or the other. So that is how it looks with the lashes on. Alright, so now I'm gonna go do the rest of my face, my foundation, contour, highlight, eyebrows. The rest of the face, that's not really relevant to this look. I don't need to show it on camera. Alright, so I've gone ahead and done my foundation, contour, blush, highlight, eyebrows, the rest of the face basically minus lips. Now we are going to do the underneath part of the eye, going back in with the Jeffree Star Jawbreaker palette and starting with the color called Brain Freeze. We are just going to go along the bottom lash line. Do it really softly. We don't want a harsh line, we really want to blend it out. Now back into the color called Soap, this beautiful royal blue color. We're just gonna go really tight, close up against the lash line. Once again, just very softly, very blent out. Tracing the wing on the outside as well. Now we're gonna go into the navy blue color over here called Delicious, and we're just gonna do the very outside of the eye with it. Now with a different blending brush, I am taking my Sugar Pill White Sparkly Eyeshadow called Diamond Eyes. It's a really pretty highlighting color. It's what I actually used on my cheeks and nose today for highlighter. So it has a nice amount of sparkle to it. I'm just going in the inner corners here and just very softly blending in some white. Now I'm also just gonna highlight the brow bone using that same color. Now I'm taking ColourPop Silver Eyeliner Pencil. I'm just gonna go right along the waterline. And now I'm taking Urban Decay Perversion Mascara, which I really like for the bottom lashes just because the brush is thinner. It doesn't make them too clumpy. Now we are going to complete this look with some lipstick. Honestly, I can't decide what color to do because this is one of those looks that you could do a really pretty neutral, you could do a pretty pink, you could do blue and it would honestly look good. You could rock pretty much any color with this. I think even black lipstick would look good with it. I think I'm going to stick to a neutral today. Now the question is which one because I own so many. I think I've decided on this one, the Jeffree Star Cosmetics Lip Ammunition in Celebrity Skin. I think a nice neutral lip with this look is fitting because then it brings the attention up to the eyes and not on the lips. I think sometimes I like to be really dramatic and have crazy eyes and crazy lips, but today I'm really thinking that the eyes look so good on their own and there's a lot going on up there that if you have a nice neutral lips that's really subtle, then it keeps the attention where you want it, which is the main event. And to seal in the makeup, we are going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Setting Spray. And there you have it. This is my Ice Queen inspired glamour makeup look tutorial. I hope you guys liked this look. I think it looks really pretty, honestly. I think it's very wearable. If you're someone like me that likes to wear a lot of makeup, I don't think this is considered too over the top, honestly. I think it looks really nice, especially since we went with a neutral lip. It does make the whole thing a bit more subtle, whereas if you did a crazy lip, obviously it would look a bit more theatrical. But I actually really like how this turned out. I do get some total Elsa vibes from it. and I love that movie, so this is a really fun look for me to have done. Alright guys, if you liked this video, make sure you give it a thumbs up, leave some comments below, tell me some other looks you would like to see me try out, any products you want me to review, anything like that, leave it in the comments below and I will read them. Subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this one, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss a single one of them. Thank you for watching.